It was, to be honest, it was a crazy World Cup for France and England. It was forgettable for us, you know.
Okay, so we are in the same situation.
We were in exactly the same place, so that's okay.
No jealousy.
No jealousy.
Hello, James. I'm very happy to have you in my Jomcast. You are the singer and keyboard of the Klaxons.
Oui.
Yeah. So you don't speak French, unfortunately.
Je suis désolé. Non.
But you have very nice blue eyes.
Oh,
so
merci beaucoup.
It excuses everything.
Thank you.
My first question would be, what is your vision of France? And I hope you didn't watch the World Cup in South Africa. I hope.
I did watch it.
Shit.
Well, the French. I like the French a lot because I think the French have opinions and they act on their opinions, always. You know, they're doers. They're people that do things, and they have a great sense of pride in who they are and their nation. Which I always think is incredible. Like culturally, is like, I mean, if you look at the music and the film, it does its own thing. It doesn't bow to, you know, to America or any other nation. They kind of, I admire that kind of the liberty and the freedom that the French have, and it's a great country. You know, I love being here. The food, the people, it's all good. You know.
And the football.
The football is.
What did you English people?
But we can't talk.
We were ridiculous, no?
Yeah, we were ridiculous too. The French. We were in England. It was quite odd because there was a lot of talk about the French national team and what was happening with, especially about Domenech and his policies. And it was, to be honest, it was a crazy World Cup for France and England. It was forgettable for us, you know.
Okay, so we are in the same situation.
We were in exactly the same place, so that's okay.
No jealousy.
No jealousy. No.
Okay, so let's talk about music. Is there any French musical artist you like?
Yeah, I mean, you know, currently, obviously, you know, Phoenix, a great band, you know, Justice, you know, the whole.
All the Headbanger family. I know you.
Yeah,
are
they're great. They're good friends of ours, you know, and they've done some, you know, really interesting, exciting things in music the last few years. But in general, the whole, you know, I mean, I really like French music in general, the history of music, French music.
But when you were a young boy, for example, did you know a French artist?
Well, Serge.
Serge Gainsbourg?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows Serge.
Very good reference.
Yeah, Serge, and, you know, I really like French music, French pop, and, you know, the BYG label, and Alain Jacques, and I love Brigitte Fontaine, and, you know, I've always enjoyed French music. I think it's. You
know that Serge Gainsbourg's daughter,
Charlotte,
she is in the same label as you.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible. I really wanted to see her. She was in London a few weeks ago, but we were away. But I really like. Yeah, her new album's great as well. IRM. Yeah, she's great. Continued the legacy.
So I discovered your band a few years ago with a huge atomic bomber. This is Atlantis to Interzone.
Yeah.
You know, I really love this song. This Atlantis for Interzone. It's gave me energy. And I think if one day my show goes on TV, I want this song to be my new opening theme.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's really just give you energy. So
yeah.
Let's go. Let's start something.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the call to arms. It's the you know, it grabs you and it shocks you and it does everything. It kind of set out what the band has to be and is still, which is you know, intrusive and loud and trying to grab you, and but that was just a, you know, random sound. Let's put this over, you know. Jamie had the bass line and so I had the guitar riff for the chorus, and I don't know, when we started we wanted to do something different to what was going on at this time, and you know, that was very different.
And the result is that it's really difficult for the journalist to put you in a musical category.
Yeah.
Even Wikipedia, they don't know where to put you exactly. No. I read acid rave, sci-fi, punk funk, psychedelic, progressive pop, and finally new rave.
Yeah, it's a lot of genres there, isn't it?
Where does it come from, this new rave
Well,
it was just built for you?
No, it was actually a term that Jamie came up with. You know, it was started as almost he just gave to a journalist as a bit of a joke kind of thing to the NME, and before we knew it, it just took off. It was something that was talked about, and it kind of, this subgenre was formed. You know, but I don't know. Genres, I find it really hard to categorize most music. You know, I find it very difficult. And like what we make, I find it very hard to categorize, because I think we do, like you say, I think we do a lot of things we touch on.
Yeah, because it's kind of mix of the music that people are listening in raves.
Yeah.
And also a mix of rock and roll.
Yeah.
So do you think your music is a natural evolution of rock and roll?
I think what we want to do is make exciting, interesting pop music, really. It's more kind of coming from an angle of alternative pop music that is played with an energy and an excitement. So that is it, really. I mean, I don't know if it's, rock and roll.
Yes, but sometimes it's really noisy. It's too noisy to be called pop.
Yeah, it's too noisy. Well, I don't know. I think you can make noisy pop these days. Just like, I don't know, even some Justice is really noisy, but it could be called pop as well, you know. It depends how you categorize what pop is, really. I guess pop is popular, you know, it's enjoyed by lots of people, so, you know, I'd say, yeah, we have moments when we play heavy and we play, you know, rock as well. But like I was saying, I think we kind of touch on a lot of things.
Well, let's talk about your new album, Circling the Void. It will be released on the 23rd of August. So I read it took you 3 years to complete this new opus. Was it difficult to find inspiration?
I think it was mainly just...
Or perhaps there was a problem in the band, like Metallica?
No, it was yeah, it's like Metallica. No.
Remember this movie?
It was difficult remembering. I think we spent a period of time trying to remember who we were and what the band was. And we spent a period of time thinking and talking about music instead of making music and instead of just doing it. So we spent a lot of time making music, which was also heavily influenced by a lot of music that we were listening to, which was kind of very folky and psyche, but wasn't really what we were as a band. So it took a period of time of making music which wasn't really us, which was more of a kind of almost side project, before we got to a point where we played more shows and realised what we actually were and what the core elements of the band were. So yeah, that's why it took took 3 years. But you need to live, you need to have experiences before you can put yourself into something again.
Yeah. It's the same when you are writing books.
Yeah, I imagine it's very similar.
What do you enjoy in being a band, a musical band?
It's everything. I mean, there's not a part of it I don't enjoy. It's every part of it's great, from the recording the album and making the album to playing live gigs where you can create an energy and create a party for people to enjoy.
And how do you react when you discover that you have an influence? You begin to have an influence on kids, for example, the way they dress when they see you.
I mean, that's it's absolutely incredible. It's mind blowing. You know, it's because we're all fans of music ourselves. You know, we're always. You know, I remember growing up and being so influenced by, you know, Blur, Oasis, Radiohead, you know, and, you know, I'd dress like, you know, wear a hat like Liam Gallagher, or, you know, to be able now to be in a position where we're, you know, to have some, I don't know, impact on people's lives in this way is incredibly special, and something that we're always very aware of, and you know, it's still quite amazing, really.
So congratulations, because you were on the NME cover this week.
Where?
It's not the first time I saw.
No, I think it's third or fourth or something.
So you're.
But it's been a while. It's been a while since we were.
So what do you feel? You feel very proud. You can say, hey, whoa, look at me, I'm on the cover.
No, it's cool. You know, it's.
Stay modest.
I mean, it's just, again, like. I used to read it. NME is incredibly influential and incredibly important. It was the one music magazine I used to read all the time as a kid. You know, I'd buy it every week, and it's lasted for, you know, it's been around since the 60s, I think. You know, so yeah, it's incredibly, yeah, it's amazing to be on the cover of NME.
And I hope the next step won't be the Daily Mirror
or the Sun.
News of the World, or the Sun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, what, the cover? I hope we're not on the cover, to be honest.
With a call girl.
Yeah. No,
or a very young fan.
Yeah.
Like a real rock band.
Yeah, none of that.
No, none of
that.
But you do drugs.
I do drugs.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not
even.
No. It's completely pure.
Oh. Okay. What's missing for you to become the next U2?
We definitely don't want to be the next U2.
But why?
U2 are U2.
And the Klaxons are the
Klaxons.
Klaxons.
Oui.
Okay, James. Thank you very much.
Merci.
And see you soon, very soon, I hope, in France for a big show.
Yeah, we'll be back in September at La Cigale.
Yeah, cool.
And then we'll be back and back.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
No. Okay.
What's missing for you to become the next?
What's missing for you to become
the next?
So here is my last question. What's missing to you to become the next U2? No. I do it again.
What's missing
to you?
What's missing for you?
For you. What's
to
missing
become
for you? What's missing for you?